I think it's really important. Like it's just more fun to play with players who have an idea what they want to do. Hello. It's a great feeling. It's an honor to be able to be part of this team, like so close to TI, and I'm super excited to see what we can do for the upcoming Dream League and TI. So of course there's going to be a lot of team building, and I need to get to know the guys more and gel in and see how it goes and stuff. But I'm super excited to see how we will do. I don't really know. I think the team has it's a very different way of communicating than what it was in OG and OG, with my previous teams and T1 that I was in for STI. Like they're all very this hyper, super energy-based team. Like they are the more louder the better kind of team, you know. Even though it's not really true, that shouldn't be the case. But Tundra is very calm and say things that need to be said. They don't say things that don't need to be said, you know. It's a thing I need to get used to, and also learn to kind of be on the same pace with the energy and all that stuff, because it's definitely a big change from OG, where everybody's kind of yelling and going crazy. So it's gonna be fun. I like to play with players who have kind of their own identity, how they think about their role, their heroes, and people who have an idea, because there's a lot of people who just kind of follow and just do what everybody does kind of thing. And I don't think that kind of players can be the best, in my opinion. You have to be kind of innovative, you have to have your own style. Yeah, I think it's really important. It's just more fun to play with players who have an idea what they want to do. In the best mid players, like Quinn and Nisha and Nine. Nine especially has a very similar style to me, and he's probably also learned a lot from me, and then in return I've learned a lot from him after that. There's when you kind of start running out of ideas, then you look at these guys, and it just gives you kind of a new, fresh view of the game, and you can just go from there when you feel lost yourself. I don't really know if I have something specific I would change about the DPC. I mean, obviously there's a lot of people have their own preferences, how they want to compete, and obviously the DPC is very different from the way it was before. Even the earlier DPCs, when there was not the long league, and just more qualifiers into LAN, and then you just have the LAN, then you do it 5 times, 5 LANs or things like that. To me, I got kind of used to that you have the qualifiers that are you play back to back to back games every day, or maybe even more than 1 game a day, you know. With the DPC, it's just you play 2 to 3 games a week. So it's a very different pace. Obviously, if I can change it, I would go back to how it was, you know. I would change it back because it's kind of what I'm used to and kind of what I like. I like to that I have games I might have to play 2 sets of best of 2s or 3 sets of best of 2s, you know. It's more of my pace, my style. I enjoy it that I get to play a lot of games. We'll see about that. I hope I don't. But we'll see about it. I've seen what it does when you start playing Dota from a young age. It just swallows your whole life, you know. If you get really into it, it's gonna be, you know, your whole life is gonna be around Dota. So I'm I mean, if she really wants to, then I'll teach her. But if she's not super into it, then I will not talk about it too much, you know. I'll just be like, yeah, go do your own thing, you know. First time I ever saw Dota, I was 8 years old. It was my older brothers and their friends. They were playing Dota 1, so and then I was just mainly watching first, and I also started playing at that time, and yeah, that's when it started. The first times when I played, I think, what was it that we used to build? I think we used to buy Bloodstone on like every hero basically. It gives like so much regen, and then you don't have to go back to base, you know, you can just keep hitting creeps. At some point it was like, I just bought Dagon on every hero, first item. And then at some point we learned that you should buy boots, like the power chests. They were like there was like a big thing, like you can buy this, like they're pretty good. But yeah, it was like some Bloodstone builds like every game, if I remember correctly. And yeah, at some point you started like kinda, because it was like really hard to buy items in Dota, and like you had to like go to the shops and like figure it out yourself. So I don't know, I just learned you can buy Bloodstone, so that was good.